Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. And this is the Red City.
These games can really shape your season, dude. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Towing the slab in today's game, Shane Bieber. What do we need to know here?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add in some track, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Just about to get started, Jackson Holliday now at the plate. And this one is off and running.
Four-seam fastball. High nil.
Holliday went deep in his most recent game.
Knuckle curve. Low middle.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Circle change. Low outside.
Here's a 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Slider. Low inside.
1-2 now. Ripped on a line. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. One away. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. In the sixth spot for them in this one, Adley Rutschman.
He's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. When he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Henderson in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Low middle.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Slider. Middle outside.
Hard hit to third. Fires over to first. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Jordan Westberg.
2 down, bases empty. Jordan Westberg, the next to hit.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Westberg matched a homer in his last game. Challenge from behind the dish here. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball. Fires over to Guerrero. That's the third out. Inning over. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We go to the bottom of the first, and our pitcher in this game, Trevor Rogers. Singing, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
George Springer, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 1-1. Left field. And that's a fair ball. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch to the plate lately. Just a hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Little chopper rolls foul. Returns it to the infield, and it's now first and second to start the inning.
Couple of singles back to back. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Alejandro Kirk. In there, and it's 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
High fly ball, right field. Beavers in position. Takes it in for the out.
Batting fourth, the third base.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. And no doubt a big factor in this series so far, Kazuma Okamoto.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, but it's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Kazuma Okamoto in the box now. Takes strike one.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
This one in the air, center field. Tavares under it. 2 down.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 5, Dalton Varsho.
2 outs, runners at first and second. Dalton Varsho digs in now. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Now before the 1-1, time is called. Runner edges away at second.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2-1. Just off the outside edge. Leo Jimenez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 on, 2 outs. And that'll load the bases.
That sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So up next for Toronto, Leo Jimenez. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. The 0-2. On the ground right side. He takes it on his own as they escape the bases loaded jam. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Rogers Center, here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game. 2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
Just missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Chop to the left side. Clement gets it to first. What a pick to save the play and get the first out.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
Here's Tyler O'Neill.
High inside.
Right through there for a strike. Bieber, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. Off the mark there. Ball 1.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
In for a strike. Good slider. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping players off the...
Look out. Almost got him upstairs.
Slider. Low outside.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge, and the strike is overturned after review. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Payoff pitch. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Springer moving under this one. And there are 2 down. Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that guys at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next hitter out. Here's Adley Rutschman.
He's looking to hit the ball the other way in 99% of his at-bats, but if you make a mistake middle in, he can touch you up for a 4-bagger.
Seam fastball. High inside.
And a base hit up the middle. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, a swing like that
That
can
is
help
seven.
you come
The
out of
left
this
fielder,
struggle.
number
We
3,
saw the numbers
Taylor
coming into the ball game,
Ward.
but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So up next, Taylor Ward. 2 for 7 in the series so far. In the air, right field. Springer moving back for this one. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now for the Jays, Miles Strong. Oh, that hit him. The throw is still in time. And even with his speed, they get the out. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
So up next for Toronto, Tyler Heineman.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. No hits over his last 5 games.
And a big swing and a miss. No score here in the second.
Owen.
On a strike. The pitch. Ground ball left side. And it stays there.
Turned on nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't look around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
One out man at first. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And that drops in for a strike. Heineman, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Look out! And it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
Number 4.
First and second, 1 out. George Springer next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single.
Lots of players perform better at home, and this batter is no exception. Might be the crowd or the familiar surroundings, but he's typically better in this environment.
That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. And that one in the air center field. Taveras going back on this one. Brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners.
Next for the Blue Jays, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
And that drops in for a strike. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. The Blue Jays with a chance to score first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Stays alive. Step off throw to first. Clement back on a dive. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2-2 now. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Well, needed a big strikeout to get out of danger. Turned to the deception of that changeup. Great execution. Really sold it with the arm speed. Had his opponent way out on that front foot.
You gotta believe. Your team on wild. No ring on silence. They so us.
And we're back. Who doesn't love a rubber match, Siggy? This game is big for both these teams. It's early, but we have a tight one so far.
Yeah, Boog, anytime you're trying to take a series, there's a little extra juice in the dugout. Everyone wants that edge.
That clips the zone. That's strike one.
Oh, and an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Throws to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Leody Taveras.
Here's Leody Taveras.
Slider, middle center.
In there at the knees for a strike.
Low inside.
No, that's a ball.
Knuckle curve. Low inside.
The 1-1.
No.
Slider, middle outside.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Into the outfield. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Here's the Jackson Holiday. He's 0 for 1. Quick move to first. Back standing. He's in there safely.
Circle change. Low outside.
Hey.
Top of the third. No score.
Inside.
And foul ball.
Knuckle curve. Low inside.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Looked like a strike to me. And here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Grounded out his first time.
Slider. Middle inside.
That's a ball.
Henderson, in his fourth year, batting second in today's lineup, and his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them.
Ball 2.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. One left for the Orioles. Still no score. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Alejandro Kirk. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Ball.
Got him. Now 1 away.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting
third
chart.
baseman,
Just doesn't
number
have much
7,
success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Here's the 3rd baseman, Kazuma Okamoto. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That's got a chance. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the center fielder, number 5, Joker.
And next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
High fly ball right field. Beavers settles underneath it, and that'll do it. On to the 4th, still scoreless. New inning getting started. Leading off, Jordan Westburg.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Late with the swing there. Up the middle, and that one handled. The throw to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Grounded out his first time up.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
All tied up, top half of inning number 4. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside. And
the 0-2.
No,
Really
that's
good today, especially with 2 strikes.
Slider. Low outside.
Ball.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Fastball. High outside.
And now the count filled up 3-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Tyler O'Neill. Flied to right his first time.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Ball.
Slider. Middle outside.
Ball.
Man at first, one away.
High middle.
That
Yep.
one close,
Ball 3.
ruled the ball. 3-1 now. It just shaved the zone. So they still got both their challenges. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Slider.
Alonso stands at first with 1 out. Just off the outside edge, and now 3-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
3-2. Up the middle, Clement flips it. There's one. Double play. What a big killing down the end. No runs, no hits, no errors. And midway in the fourth, we're tied 0-0.
Less than half blowing on the rest, like making moves, no GPS. Brand new cooler, he's still fresh on. Let it fool ya.
Bottom 4, now for the Jays, Leo Jimenez.
Leo Jimenez.
Popped up. And it drops in. And a man aboard.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
So up next for Toronto, Miles Straw. Grounded out back to the pitcher his first time. Gets under it and pops it up. And a foul ball. Now. In the air, left field. Ward running hard to get it. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one away.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Tyler Heineman.
Go ahead, run on base. Tyler Heineman will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Left field. Ward takes it in for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the shortstop, Ernie Clement.
Now it's the shortstop, Ernie Clement. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. That is the inning. 1 left for Toronto, and we're still knotted at 0. We go to the top of the 5th. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Slider. Middle center.
And that one a little bit
that's
high.
a ball.
You know, these Orioles just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going. Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
That clips the corner. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Guerrero takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Orioles, the left fielder, number 3, Taylor Ward.
Taylor Ward now at the plate, cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him.
Strike. Woo.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
The 0-1.
That's a ball.
Slider. Middle outside.
And the slider catches the zone. And he'll challenge that called strike. So the call will stand. So they're now out of challenges. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Good job to fight that one off.
Circle change. Middle inside.
The 1-2. On the ground, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now at the plate, Dylan Beavers. 0 for 1 so far. Fought off foul. One away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Inside, ball 1.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Got him swinging. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Leody Taveras getting ready to hit. Single to right in his first trip.
Fastball. High outside.
That misses the zone. Ball one.
Knuckle curve. Low middle.
Up.
Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Knuckle curve. Low inside.
Ball.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner holds at second, so another base hit could get us the first run of the game.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
So back to the top of the order. Next to hit, Jackson Holliday.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Close
No,
one
that's a ball.
doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. It just shaved his zone. Still two challenges left for them. Ward, the lead runner out at second. Taveras on at first with two down. Swing and a foul out of play.
Ball one.
Circle change. Low outside.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back at the ballpark,
Leading
rubber
up
match
for
alert
Toronto,
singing.
the right
Two
fielder,
teams who
number
really
4,
want this one, and it shows. Tie game, and we're right in the thick of it.
Yeah, you can sense both teams treating every at-bat with postseason intensity. Nobody wants to give an inch.
First pitch misses.
Well, these Jays finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Swings through that one for strike two.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
He goes down looking.
Oh, I had to think he was sort of leaning out over the plate, trying to protect that outside corner since everything in that bat had been away. So that was a great call to run the fastball inside. He had excellent command with it, locked him up, couldn't react and pull the trigger.
Down the number 2 hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. One home run shy of 200 for his career. Check swing, he went. Strike one.
You know, we usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their careers. He's putting himself in great company.
1-1 now. Right through there for a strike. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
So now here's the DH, Alejandro Kirk. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Holiday gets under it. And that is that. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. Digging in, Gunnar Henderson.
The shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. The 1-0.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think of. Good pitch is a strike, but too many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved in the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg.
Knuckle curve. Low outside.
And the 0-1. Tap foul at the plate.
Slayer. Outside.
0-2 now. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Tries to make the play, but it's foul.
Slayer. Low outside.
Ball 1.
Knuckle curve. Low middle.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Cutter. Low outside.
On the ground to third, Okamoto. Over to first.
Yeah,
2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Just missed.
Slayer. Low outside.
The other way, and he beats the shift. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
The batter, number 9.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit for the Orioles. O'Neill having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
O'Neal, 30 years old now, and he was a third-round pick back in 2013. The 0-1.
Whoa.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Well, it's been
That's
a
the ball.
very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
The Orioles with the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Circle change. Low middle.
The 2-2.
Ball
That's
three.
a little bit low.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Adley Rutschman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a payoff pitch. Popped in the air, left side. Heineman settles under it. And that is that. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back. What the pitchers do so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Whoa.
And the 1-0. Toss to Alonso. 1 away, bottom of the
Up
6th.
next for the Blue Jays, the center fielder, number 5, Dalton.
Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Beavers should have this one. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the second baseman.
So digging in, Leo Jimenez. 1 for 2. Up the middle. On to first. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jimmy Garcia.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggling with free passes this year.